on the one hand, our fallen Toxoid Empire neighbors have opened their borders and allowed us access to the next precursor world, which we're looking at right now. On the other, our arch nemeses are now under the direct protection of the same stellar nation that controls the galactic market. Joy. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. So this is Rundor 3A, where we are currently preparing to visit with a science ship that is on the way to excavate that, but we also have we have a construction ship that is right around the corner. Now, where are you? Where'd you go? Let's take a look. For whatever reason, I can't see it. There we go. Oh, it's still down in Zom. Okay, so it's on the way up to Rundor to actually add these systems into our territory. Now, for whatever reason, we also have some destroyers which are not part of the embedded stratum. Why is that? Did you do the thing again? You did the thing again, didn't you? Is this bug still in the game? It is. This must have been part of the reason we were having an energy crisis. So the game has created some additional fleets, which I did not ask for. And I don't have higher naval capacity, or I could just incorporate these ships. Alright, so I need one more Lodged Clarity and one more Winnowed Destiny. And then a Steely Prospect. Well, no, hang on. Yeah, these two here. What are you talking about? No, it wouldn't. It's saying we'd go over the command limit. The command limit includes those ships. Hang on. I've got to jog this thing. So this has been an ongoing issue with Stellaris to a degree for a while. So you know what? Hang on. Yeah, we're just going to reduce it. So we need the Lodge Clarity, the Winnowed Destiny, and the Steely Prospect. Okay, so I've just reduced the command limit of that. Or not the command limit itself, but the current command level. And now we need to take... let's see, Scalding Stratum and Morphic Stratum. What the hell are you talking about? 4 and 4. 8. Hang on, unpause. Maybe I needed to let a day tick by. Oh my god, it's still not letting me merge them. I'm going to lose my mind. You see what I'm trying to fix? This system has never quite worked right for the entire time Stellaris has existed. Well, at least since it was implemented. This wasn't implemented right away. And it seems to have gotten better since the last time I played. But I'm just going to have to bring all... Oh, wait, hang on. I see an additional Starbreaker that shouldn't be there. Okay, that's part of the issue. Is that we have an additional Starbreaker. So let's disband you. See, this level of micromanagement, in theory, shouldn't be necessary.
Debris.
I need to sort this really quickly. Okay, so the Scalding Stratum and the Steely Prospect are what we are trying to get. Oh, you know what? The other issue is this ship here. There we go. Now merge. So what we'll do is we'll take the Seafallen Cruiser. That was one of the things messing with it. And we'll have the cruiser that we brought up from the water, we'll have it follow the fleet. What's it look like, by the way? Oh, that's cool. So that'll make the situation a little bit less obnoxious. And I'm just going to delete these, because these shouldn't exist. Every now and then when you have fleets that are in certain stages of upgrade, the reinforcement mechanic just kind of breaks. And stuff gets built that shouldn't and sent to fleets that shouldn't, and there are certain ship classes that go over their limit, even though there's clearly a limit that says don't have any more of this ship in this fleet. And like the game doesn't quite know what to do in that situation once it's created that issue. It leaves it to the player to sort out, which I guess is ideal. But since the system is supposed to do stuff for us in terms of building up our fleets and keeping them maintained, it is counterintuitive. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Alien barracks. The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveal them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, science officer Reclusive Stelliold believes that secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains. No. Research that. So you stay right there, sir. And then once we're done with this, we're gonna be doing some switching. A remarkable array of gases are being vented from Roxham 2. One's not usually found on molten worlds. Some of these gases show promising industrial value. Okay. Research for me. All right, so the governing ethics in the Tharbaritan Syndicate are now more xenophobic. Yeah, so these are the Carabineers, basically. This first contact that we have going right now, it's the Carabineers, which is what I thought. Alien Barracks. Science Officer... Pause, game. Science Officer Reclusive Stelliold's thorough xenohistorical analysis of the military installation on Rundor 4A has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if its current inhospitality is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Reclusive Stelliold claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. Okay, nice. So now we have that energy boost. It came at a good time. Ooh, cloud lightning. Nice. Experimental subspace navigation. We don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and research advanced combat roles. I think it's time. We have some additional things we can do here. Extremophilia. Obstain, Adenmost, and their crew have made a surprising discovery on Roxham 2. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extremophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcanic events that scar the planet, thriving in the extremely high temperatures produced there. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on molten planets. Moreover, the extremophiles on Roxham 2 are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in its thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of their metabolic processes. So that gives us additional gas on that planet, which is good. Let's also go ahead and queue up some clearing here. Which planet was I just on? Was it Eskric? It was Eskric, yeah. There we go. Ooh, I can do more mote harvesting here. What else? Yeah, I'll just do mote harvesting for now. Seems like it might be a good idea to go ahead and build a hive district here. Let's let some time pass, and then I can just build one directly. And there we go. The language of the Zeta aliens contains millions of seemingly redundant sounds, apparently dialectic hangovers from the precursor civilizations. I've actually read this one before. Understood. Adds 3 insights. So I feel like these are Carabineers. I'd be surprised if they're anything else. Construction ship is almost there.
Flaws corrected. Spaceborne life form encountered.
Oh, yes, that's right. So now that we've finished that anomaly, hang on, we have a very important swap to make here. So we're going to have this researcher pop into place there. And we're actually going to... I'd rather have him be there. They both have society-based research bonuses, but he's got the spark of genius as well. Now this scientist will take the researcher that was there, and you can go ahead and survey automatically, although I doubt there's anything left for you to... Yep, there you go. There's nothing for you to do. So we'll send you to Ullyxr to assist research. Although, hang on, didn't want to... No, yeah, you need to go to... We actually don't have anything on Ullyxr as far as assistance with research. Okay, have I sent a colony ship? Yes, there's one on the way. Where else do we have? We have a tomb world here and a tomb world there. So we're going to need to do some terraforming in order to be able to colonize those. Won't be an issue. Okay, I think I can go ahead and use this planet to create a sector. Let's do that. And, ooh, a research speed bonus. Yes, please. Okay, so now I'm going to send the fleet down and have them take these systems out. It does look like they're starting to expand in this direction, so I would prefer to get this done as soon as possible. Let me go ahead and bring as many construction ships from the area as I can. I'm going to bring all 3 down because I want to kind of zoom in quickly. And with this in mind, actually, let me... Yeah, you're surveying Wraxham, and you're almost done. So I want you to come down to Kandari when you're done.
System survey complete.
We're literally just finished. Perfect. Construction ship is just a few jumps away. We're going to add Rundor to our territory. Interesting start here. Oh, the Carabineers. Oh no, it looks like the, this isn't the Carabineers? We've managed to decipher the confusing, repetitive messages of the Zeta aliens were sending us, and it turns out they were commercial advertisements. Yeah, this is the Carabineers. They call themselves the Vengralian Trium and are part of a group of spacefaring traders that make a living by offering the best deals. Or what they claim to be the best deals, to whichever civilization they happen to be visiting at the time. True to form, it appears they are attempting to contact us on screen. Is this different? Yeah, Caravanserai Caravan Coalition. These are Carabineers. Next time, maybe. I don't want to talk to you right now. No, thank you, Carabineers. Okay, now we have the option of a new tradition. I like the idea of synchronicity at this point. Just building up additional unity of mind. I mean, narratively, it fits. Let's do it. So that has given us a 10% reduction in our pop upkeep, which is phenomenal, let me tell you. Also notice we have a ton of energy to spare now, so I'm going to use that to buy some minerals and start to continue to solve some of the problems that we're facing on our other planets. Hang on, let's go ahead and just sell that. There we go. Starting to make a ton of progress across all of our planets in terms of clearing the blockers, filling in gaps. All right, terraforming is now available to us as well. Holy crap, things are just getting better and better. Civic slots +1. It might be time for that. Available envoys +1, building slots, colony development speed. Claim influence cost and war exhaustion gain. I'm going to go for the civic boost first. I want that additional civic slot. That is so tempting whenever I see it. Just want to go straight for it.
Blocker cleared.
All right, so we've got our fleet on the way down to the Kandari system. I hope we're able to build jump gates quite soon. We should be able to. Hypergates, I believe they're called. Hyperlanes is what they're called, but the hyperlane gates, I think. All right, so this ocean world can now be colonized. Let's go ahead and send a ship. This is Imar's Stain. Yeah, how about that? That's a little bit of a unique name, but it fits with some of the other planet names that we've already gone with. And we'll build a starbase there and a starbase in Wraxham and have access to all of those. Let's do some additional food production. Again, we don't need food, but we can convert it into things. Let's do some research labs. Okay. Let's take a look at, I think, one of the... Yeah, I need to take care of Yonix Maw as well. But I think one station that really needs some additional platforms is this one. So Targon is currently almost 10k. So that's pretty good. So we're taking care of a lot of... Every time you hear that audio prompt, that means we're taking care of a blocker. All right, so we're going to upgrade that, upgrade that. Where else can I upgrade the defense buildings? Yep, on Weiston. Because when I upgrade those actually improve my naval capacity. So that's an obvious choice in a lot of instances. Okay, that's going to improve our energy production even more. Nice. The Blade of the Huntress. After painstakingly combing through the valley of Machvale for any trace of the legendary Huntress, archaeologists were finally able to pinpoint her last resting place. Her fossilized skeleton was found locked in battle with the remains of a large horned arthropoid, with her claws still clasping the hilt of a perfectly preserved sword. This must be the Blade of the Huntress. The weapon is composed of an unknown material and is sharp enough to cut through our strongest armor. So we got 20 minor artifacts. That's interesting. All right, so we can, first of all, we get passive effects from this. Extra diplomatic weight, extra planet sensor range, and army morale just as a result of having the Blade of the Huntress. Army morale, excuse me. But when we activate it, for 10 years, we're 25% faster at sublight speed. Activating. And also, we can discover an additional Elgate insight. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I want that as soon as I can possibly get it. We've made amazing progress towards the Elgates. This is definitely the most friendly start I've ever had in Stellaris, but it also is, it might be the fastest I've ever made my way to the Elgate completion. All right, so let's see. Start to build a couple of, I'm looking at the Elgates now thinking, I need to make sure I have,
blocker cleared.
I have a station set up there to help defend if anything comes through when we open it. We definitely want to be ready for that. I was very lucky. I think I mentioned this in the series already. I was very lucky the last time that I had Elgates. The last time that I went for the Elgates, another empire beat me to them, but there was nothing in the El cluster. So I was able to just kind of swoop in and beat them to colonizing the territory. Man, we have a ton of influence now. So one thing I'm going to do is okay. Claim that, claim that, claim that. Boom. All right, so all of that belongs to me now. Well, it doesn't belong to me, but I'm claiming that it belongs to me. Advanced combat rolls. Good. What else can we do? Research complexes. Yeah, let's go ahead and go there. We can start upgrading our research production, assuming we have the resources for it. Okay, I do want to go ahead and get some additional mines built because it does seem like we might be running a little low. One thing that's interesting is that we don't have like any real allies to speak of. We are on our own in this situation. We don't have anyone we're trading with, that we have an agreement with, nothing like that. I'm okay with it because we said we were going to be kind of isolationist, and we've had a really good start to kind of support being that isolationist, big, scary, somewhat xenophobic, but not entirely empire. Just not really a trusting empire. Following a long period of growing support for the Alien Protection Council, the Triac Corporate Alliance has become more xenophilic. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to send my fleet to take everything out in here. This would be fun to watch. Let's go to speed 1.
Growing colony lunch.
Remember that we actually are equipped with weapons that you can see them firing. You can see those green beams kind of going through like that. Like, those are weapons that are almost made to kill these drones. The null void beams. Okay, so it looks like all the groups in here jumped us at once. So that's going to make things interesting. Wasn't expecting all of them to come together like that. So this could actually be painful. I was expecting to be able to hit them one at a time, but I think, oh, that's the main hub right there. Okay, didn't catch that. Oh well. Seems like we're holding our own.
Fleet destroyed.
I think we lost the I think we lost the cruiser that we brought up from the deep. I was about to tell it to retreat. I should have given it an admiral. That would have come in handy. Got some research agreements being broken.
Innovation rollout.
All right, tell you what. That didn't go as well as planned. Go ahead and retreat. That's frustrating. I was expecting to be able to hit them one at a time. That did not occur. Oh well. All right, so let's see. Research station output plus 10%. Yeah, let's do that. That's just from stations, nothing on planets. Let's go ahead and clear that toxic kelp. And I want to go ahead and get an industrial district building there. Tarkstain has a couple of spaces available, so still not producing any food, which is hilarious to me. Let's get some research labs going, and then we will buy enough to build a little more. Now this is Tarkstain, which is... I mean, that's definitely a planet we want to defend. We already have a stronghold on it. So let's just make sure that we don't have any deviancy. We'll build a sentinel post there. Grimboss. Okay, let's see. Do we have any exotic gases yet? Yes, we do. So we can start upgrading these. I'm just going to do the 2 on the home planet for now. Assuming I have enough minerals, which I definitely don't. So we'll just do the 2 on the home planet for now because I don't have enough gases to support any more than those, but I will soon. All right, so unfortunately, we lost that combat. Our fleet will not be back for a couple of years. That's frustrating. But once they get back, we're going to annihilate those drones. Now, in the meantime, there are some things we can do. So I can send this ship here to go ahead and claim these 2 systems. So why don't you go ahead and survey here, and then do the research project. And then we're going to send all of those construction ships straight in. I don't know what this one ship still sitting here is. I can't access it. Oh, we're done with that archaeological site, aren't we? So why don't you... we're not ready to take on the rubricator yet. But you are ready to excavate that next world of the Grunur, or rather of the Baol. Build that research station and build that starbase. Oh, there's some gas right there. It's amazing we don't have anywhere else that we can collect gas from. Anywhere in our territory. We really don't. Interestingly enough. All right, so 2277 November, so about 15 months, 16 months remaining. So we have this science ship coming in. Oh, we have once again lost a researcher. This is happening, like, quickly. All right, so we can bring in... You need to be a physics researcher, which we actually don't have any right now. Oh, nice. Hang on. Computing is the current technology being researched. We don't have a computers researcher, but we do have a 13-year-old rock, Petlin Nensway, who we can turn into our new researcher. That works.
Blocker cleared.
It does seem like they're searching in here, so we need to deal with them. Let's get that starbase built, and let's have you fly here. And we're going to lock down the mill system so that they can't do anything here. Senate now in session. How we doing over here? Oh, how did that last one go? I can't believe I missed that. Hold on. Security contractors. It was passed. That's ridiculous. Why would you empower the mercenaries? That doesn't make any sense to me. No. It's such a stupid decision. Pan-galactic recycling initiatives. No, under no circumstances, because that will reduce diplomatic weight from economy, and I don't want that to happen. You're just giving me more reason to get mad and become the crisis game. So keep it up. Keep it up. All right, so we're going to have that in our territory in just a couple of seconds. Nice.
Construction complete.
Let's build a starbase there. Let's get those mining stations built. The embedded stratum is about 8 months away now.
Research complete.
Unspent civic points. Nice. Okay, so this will be a good stopping point for this episode. Let's go ahead and choose another research project here. Subterranean colonization, I feel like I need to unlock that because that could give us some additional pops quickly. But the additional edicts fund would also be helpful to have at this point because we're slightly over on our edicts fund. So let's take a quick look, by the way, because we have some new options. We have 12 volatile motes coming in. Oh, I totally should have activated some of these before I went in against the droids. Didn't think about that. That would have been really helpful. But I will not forget when it really counts against a more substantial opponent. All right, so we have one more exotic gas. I don't know that I want to use it right now, though. All right, so unspent civic point. Let's see. Reform government. Currently we are ascetic, so we have the habitability boost and the pop amenities usage boosts. And then we have the research alternative increase from being a natural neural network. So we can become cordyceptic drones, which I don't need to do that. We could do divided attention. Empire size from planets would be reduced by 50%. So currently, that would reduce the impact by about 22.5. It's not huge because we're over the Empire limit by over 300. So that wouldn't be a huge change. Planetary ascension effects, planetary ascension cost, tradition cost from Empire size. Ooh, this would significantly increase. Oh, wow. Elevational contemplations. This would significantly increase our ability to get ascension perks quickly. Empath. Available envoys and diplomatic weight. Oh, I like that idea too. Memorialist. Can build Sanctuary of Repose. Chronicle Drone. Chronicle Drones turn energy credits into minerals and unity, stability, and amenities. Holy crap. All of your leaders are less likely to gain negative traits, and you have 15% extra monthly unity. Can build mutagenic permutation pools. Each permutation at a tennis run grants biological pop assembly speed 1.5% per industrial district. And then less habitability per industrial district. Interesting. So that would affect production speeds. Subspace EPAPs. Naval capacity plus 15% is tempting. Sublight speed is also tempting. Subsumed will. Waives all unity costs from drone resettlement. Empire size from pops minus 20%. Ooh. That's a pretty big bonus. And it would give us 25 additional edicts fund. That's a pretty big bonus. So it's between that or elevational contemplations. I kind of want to do elevational contemplations. So our current tradition adoption cost is a 55% penalty, but if I take elevational contemplations and I reform, now if we look at this, oh, interesting. It's not showing a change to that. Let's see if maybe it needs a month. No? That's weird. I mean, I know that what that penalty or what that bonus is going to do for us, so I'm not going to worry about whether or not it's showing on the tooltip. But also, we're past the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to finish locking down. We already have a starbase being built in Millie, so we already have this kind of locked down. It's just a matter of getting this particular fleet rebuilt, which we'll be able to do in about 6 months. So once they're repaired, we'll be able to finish off pretty easily the drones because they don't have nearly as many in the system here to defend their territory. And then we'll be able to take whatever the riches of this system are, which should be pretty good. And then we can hopefully unlock wormhole tech pretty soon and make our way to this system, which we should be just about strong enough to take on whatever's there by the time we get to that point. And then the L gate is right around the corner. And I think I'll be ready to, the next time I get an Ascension perk, to start looking seriously at becoming the Crisis. Because since this happened here, with the Kelazon Republic being subsumed under the Jessenac Star Pact, it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily going to attack you right now. I'm just going to become the Crisis and kill everything. Or something along those lines. So we're just going to kind of see where this takes us as we proceed down this completely uncharted path. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.